Scene script. Ever wondered how a war could influence a football match? Let's dive into the history of the Falklands War. Picture this. The year is 1982. Argentina, under the military dictatorship of Leopoldo Galtieri, is in the throes of an economic crisis. To divert attention and stir up a sense of nationalism, Galtieri does the unthinkable. He declares war on the United Kingdom, staking a claim to the Falkland Islands, a tiny archipelago in the South Atlantic that had been a British territory for over a century. This decision sets off a 10-week war known as the Falklands War, a conflict that would lead to the loss of almost 900 lives and leave a lasting impact on Argentina-England relations. The Falklands War was not just about territorial claims, it was symbolic, a representation of a power struggle between two nations, each with its own point to prove. On one side, Argentina, desperate to assert its sovereignty and distract from internal turmoil. On the other, the United Kingdom, determined to maintain its colonial legacy and global influence. The tension was palpable, the conflict bitter. The world watched in trepidation as two nations locked horns in a battle that seemed incongruous in the late 20th century. Yet, as the dust settled and the war came to an end, the ramifications of this conflict were far from over. The Falklands War had sown the seeds of a rivalry that would spill over into an arena that transcended politics and war. This was a rivalry that would find a new battlefield, a place where victories are measured not in territories won or lives lost, but in goals scored and trophies lifted. From the ashes of war, a fierce competition was born, a contest that would come to symbolize the enduring tension between Argentina and England. And that battlefield was none other than the football field. As the war ended, a new battlefield emerged: the football field. Football, a sport deeply embedded in the hearts and souls of both nations, would become the stage for this historic clash of egos. And so, a narrative of revenge, pride, and redemption was set into motion, a narrative that continues to shape the world of football even today. While the guns fell silent and the soldiers returned home, the rivalry between Argentina and England found a new arena, the football pitch. In the years that followed the Falklands War, a profound tension between the two nations began to manifest in an unexpected sphere. No longer were the skirmishes fought on the icy, windswept archipelago in the South Atlantic, but rather on the lush green fields of football stadiums around the world. The matches between Argentina and England became less about the sport itself and more about national pride, long-standing grudges, and a chance for redemption. Football games turned into symbolic battles, where each goal scored was a metaphorical victory, a chance to reclaim some of the dignity lost in the war. The tension was palpable in every encounter, with the football pitch serving as a fresh battlefield, and this was not lost on the players. They too understood the weight that these matches carried, the historical context that underpinned each game. One of the most memorable of these encounters took place in the 1986 World Cup, a match that is still talked about today. This was more than just a game of football. It was a clash of two nations, a war by other means. Every pass, every tackle, every shot echoed with the weight of history. The rivalry was further fueled by incidents on and off the pitch. Controversial decisions, intense confrontations, and memorable moments of magic only served to fan the flames of this deeply ingrained rivalry. Each match became a new chapter in their shared history, a chance to prove superiority over the other, to claim bragging rights until the next encounter. As the years passed, the rivalry intensified, with each match becoming a display of national pride and an opportunity for Argentina to exact a form of revenge. The football pitch became a theater of dreams and nightmares, of victories and defeats that resonated far beyond the confines of the stadium. The sport became more than just a game. It was a stage for national pride and a chance for Argentina to take revenge. The 1986 World Cup quarter-final between Argentina and England was more than just a game. It was a stage where history, politics, and sport collided. In Mexico City, the Estadio Azteca, a cauldron of noise and passion, played host to this monumental clash. The tensions between Argentina and England, still fresh from the Falklands War, had found a new battlefield. However, this was a war fought not with guns and tanks, but with a football. It was in this electrifying atmosphere that Diego Maradona, Argentina's prodigal son, etched his name into the annals of football history. His first goal, forever known as the Hand of God, was shrouded in controversy. A seemingly innocent leap for the ball turned into an act of deception, as Maradona punched the ball into the net. The referee, unsighted, awarded the goal, much to the chagrin of the English players and fans. But it was Maradona's second goal that truly encapsulated the essence of this encounter. A goal so audacious, so breathtaking, it was dubbed the goal of the century. Maradona danced past 5 English players, weaving a tapestry of skill and audacity rarely seen on the football pitch. It was more than a goal. It was a spectacle, a statement, a symbol. These 2 goals, as different as night and day, did more than just secure Argentina's place in the semi-finals. They became metaphors for the rivalry between these 2 nations. The hand of God mirrored the perceived deception and betrayal felt by the Argentines over the Falklands War, while the goal of the century embodied their resilience and triumph. To the English, these goals were a bitter pill to swallow, a reminder of their defeat both on the battlefield and the football pitch. To the Argentines, they were a moment of vindication, a sweet taste of revenge served on the world's biggest stage. Maradona's goals were more than just points on the scoreboard. They were a statement, a symbol of Argentina's triumph over England. The rivalry between Argentina and England didn't end with the 1986 World Cup. It continued to influence the games that followed. In the years that followed that infamous match, the rivalry only intensified. Subsequent matches and incidents kept the fires of competition burning brighter and deeper. In 1998, for instance, Argentina and England faced off in the World Cup once again. The match was a nail-biter, ending in a penalty shootout that saw Argentina emerge victorious. Yet, it was the controversial dismissal of England's David Beckham that became the talk of the tournament, adding another layer to the rivalry. The rivalry wasn't just confined to the football field, it extended beyond the players, permeating the consciousness of the fans and the nations as a whole. Football matches between Argentina and England were no longer just about sport. They became symbolic battles, a chance for each country to assert its pride, its strength, and its spirit. The stadiums were filled with more than just fans, they were filled with patriots. The rivalry went beyond the World Cup. It seeped into friendly matches, club games, even youth tournaments. Every time a player wearing the English white or the Argentine blue stepped onto the pitch, there was more than just a game at stake. Every goal, every tackle, every save was a statement, a testament to the enduring rivalry. And it wasn't just about the past, the rivalry continues to shape the present and the future. It influences how the teams prepare, how the players play, and how the fans cheer. It's a rivalry that's as much about history as it is about football. In 2010, when Argentina's coach Diego Maradona returned to England for a friendly match, the reception was frosty to say the least. The rivalry was palpable, the tension tangible. Yet there was also respect, a mutual acknowledgement of the passion, the skill, and the determination that both nations bring to the beautiful game. The rivalry, born from war and intensified on the football field, continues to define Argentina-England matches even today. This isn't just about football, this is about history, pride, and a rivalry born from conflict. In every corner of the world, football is more than just a game. It's a reflection of national identity, a stage where history plays out in real time, and nowhere is this more apparent than in the enduring rivalry between Argentina and England. Born from the embers of the Falkland Wars, this sporting rivalry transcends the boundaries of the pitch. It's a tale of 2 nations, each with a burning desire to triumph over the other, not just for the sake of victory, but to assert their national pride and to find redemption in the face of historical adversity. The football matches between Argentina and England aren't just about who scores the most goals, they're about who can lay claim to a historical narrative that both nations are deeply invested in. Every pass, every goal, every save is a statement, a testament to the resilience and determination of nations that have been shaped by historical conflict. This rivalry is a mirror reflecting the historical conflict and national sentiments. It's a symbol of the struggle, the triumph, the heartbreak, and the hope that has defined the relationship between these 2 countries. Each match is a new chapter in a narrative that has been written over decades, shaped by the events on and off the pitch. But let's not forget, amidst the rivalry, the passion, and the history, it's the beautiful game that brings us together. It's football that enables us to witness these moments of triumph and despair, of joy and sorrow. It's football that reminds us that while we may be divided by history and conflict, we are united by our love for the game. So remember, the next time Argentina and England face off on the football field, you're not just watching a match, you're witnessing a story of resilience and pride, a tale of rivalry and redemption, a narrative that is as much about history as it is about football. As we witness each Argentina-England match, we're not just watching a game, we're watching a chapter of history unfold.